How is your morning routine? It's probably like Jeffrey, right? You probably wake up, take your phone, eat junk food, waste time, and go to sleep. That is a Jeffrey routine, preparing for failure. But the CEO's routine is preparing for success. Living like a CEO is part of how you want to live. The CEO is the manager of their company, of their body, of their physique, of their mind, of their everything they want in life. So let me tell you my story. Bit of a 2 minute run. It was, I think, 2020, 2021 to 2020. I was living like a Jeffrey. I was constantly watching Netflix. I was constantly eating minimum of junk food, but mostly I'll add 5 cups of sugar into the cup for tea. That's how fucked up I was. I constantly wasted time on my phone, watching entertainment videos every single hour, not even getting some sunlight, not even moving around, just sitting down, just watching a stream, wasting time, wasting time. I didn't have a morning routine. I just woke up, went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, take my phone and just watch. Then after watching, I eat. After eating, I watch more. After watching more, I eat. After eating again, I watch. So it's a day of wasting time. So since I've realized through last year, I started to know about getting some advice on morning routines, on how to structure your day for big success. So I started to implement that into my daily routine. Since if I put it into my daily routine, I've been more productive. From the last few days, I've been way more productive than I mostly did. Yesterday, I didn't film, but I planned lots of things, which are gonna come soon. Stick around, you're gonna see them around. So, what are the steps of a CEO's routine? Preparing for success throughout the day. These are the steps that I'm currently doing right now. And these steps, I've already done them today. Which is number one, cold showers. Cold showers are commonly used for stimulus, commonly used to wake up your body from a tiring, unproductive day. Today when I woke up, I didn't want to go out my bed and just go to the bathroom and just pour myself with cold water, but I still did it. You see, cold showers, they have a bit of an impact into our body and into our nerves. When a splash of cold water hits you, you just in an instant shock like that. But when you're in warm water, hot water, your body feels relaxed and calm. Cold showers need to boost you up to the day, because if you do not do cold showers, you wake up, you're mindlessly doing something that is unproductive, which you do not do. It will lead to procrastination, it will lead to unproductivity in the next few hours of the day. So cold showers, you can do it whatever time in the day. But in my suggestion, you can do it 2 times a day, 3 times, how many times you want. So I would suggest from 1 in the morning to boost that stimulus up. And I'll try to do maybe a cold shower in later, because when you do a cold shower, now you're starting to feel warm and warm and warm. I do not know all the sciencey things. Just for a channel for you, I can recommend. Wim Hof is the one that I can recommend on cold showers, the master of ice. That's one of the things. Number 2, it is 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups are kind of like a stepping stone. If you realized, a stepping stone for success. Because see, push-ups not only can build you a big chest, not only they can build you a great physique, it also builds resilience and the word consistency. Consistency is you doing it again and again and again and again for higher success or for higher achievements. Now that's trying to build in 100 push-ups every single day. If you do not feel like doing it, in every single video I say, hard times create strong men, which is absolutely true. If you do the hard times, it will lead you into a man. So I'm not gonna go through that. So 100 push-ups every single day builds resilience, builds consistency, builds character of someone who is new and who is trying to give the world value. So 100 push-ups added in your routine, right? Now, number 3, which I've mentioned in past videos, which the one says, fix your concentration, episode 1, like that. I mentioned meditation. If you do not know what meditation is when you return back to the present moment. Let me make a simple framework for you, right? Let's say you're right here on top. You're thinking about something that is irrelevant, like junk food or anything that is in your mind, right? When you start to do meditation, you are focusing on the breath. You focus on the breath. Your mind must focus on the breath. When you notice that, oh, I was thinking of an irrelevant dot. Now that's meditation. It's one bicep curl for the brain. It's one burpee for the brain. It's one burpee for the brain. So meditation is just you returning back to your focus. And one app I would suggest is Medito. There are gonna be times where you think, oh yeah, Medito, I've done this and that, this and that. Now, later, maybe later in the year or maybe later months, I'll be switching to meditation with a clock, no one speaking at the background, because it will make you more focused and be present in the moment. Then you're gonna start realizing how you feel. So there's another type of journaling. It's called gratitude journaling. I'm not gonna go over this for a lot of time. It means write down what you're grateful for. If you feel like you say, nah, I'm not grateful for anything, well, you are an egotistical man. So no matter what, do it at the same time. So the 4th thing is a timetable. If you go to my channel and scroll a bit down and down and down, you'll see there are some notes that I say timetables at 5 a.m. watch the sun, like that. That's how you must structure your day. But unfortunately for me, I haven't been, mostly the whole 2-3 months, I haven't been following my routine as much. You need to follow back on your routine. So which I'm trying to get back on as well. Follow your routine. Lead you to something way bigger than you thought. Benefit you a lot. For example, like school. If school didn't have timetables, like for example, today is maths, today is EMS, today is this and that, the school could be chaotic. People are gonna be roaming around the field, around the class, doing something that is funny, which is unproductive. They're not gonna do something that is productive when there is no timetable. So that's why they do a timetable to have strict boundaries on what time, on how to use your time productively. So as an actionable step, pause this right now, and I want you to go to your notepad, make a timetable of your day, and implement the next step I'm gonna suggest right now. It's called Eat the Frog. So imagine I gave you a live frog. I say, do you want to eat the frog now, or do you want to eat the frog after? Men who are going to be successful know this. They know this. You eat the frog later, you are not gonna be successful. Because why? The man who sacrifices and eats discomfort things first would later experience something pleasure. Because right now you're eating the frog. You ate the frog. Now you have something that can palate the taste. So now the taste of the frog is now out of your mouth. But if you say you're eating dinner first, then you're gonna be constantly thinking whilst you're eating, I'm gonna eat that live frog, I'm gonna eat that live frog. Then you're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna eat the frog a bit later. You push it, you push it, you push, you push, you push, and you do not do it. This applies into business. This applies into every aspect of life. This is my eat the frog right now. I haven't ate anything right now. This is my eat the frog of giving value. So the bonus tip I can give you for the eat the frog. Remember that timetable I said you must do. In that timetable, you must have, I'm gonna structure it for you a bit. Half of it. Now you're gonna say you wake up very super early, you do your morning routine, then straight after you go to your eat the frog task. After the eat the frog task, you can do whatever you want, but it must not be bad habits. You can rather do like at 6 a.m. I read 5 pages of a book with a cup of tea. 7 a.m. I must prepare for going to the gym. 8 a.m. I must be in the gym. At 10 a.m. I must be back home doing my chores. That cycle continues and continues and continues, and it gives you value and more value each time. Let me tell you the truth, right? You pushing the frog task away doesn't lead into a good place, which I'll explain later in later videos. But I couldn't have sold this course. I could have sold this course for more than $100 or more than $250 or $250. Why didn't I sell it? Because I want you to change. I want you to change your routine. I want you to become the man you wanna be. So this video took a day to prepare for me, to prepare the analogies, to be prepared the way I speak to you. I prepared it all. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, if you do not feel like going to the gym, if you do not feel like going to approach that woman, if you do not feel like to go sit down and best out, lots of work. What I always say, hard times create strong men. Mwah.